What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And today I want to talk about some news that just came to the surface. A lot of you horror fans out there, Scream fans, got a little bit of unfortunate news to really break to everybody. If you've been living under a rock really for the past couple hours, um, I'm sad to really sit here and say that Melissa Barrera has been fired from the next installment in the Scream franchise. And it's over some hate speech and some things that she has said involving Israel and Palestinians and things like that. That whole situation. I'm not really going to try to get into that here. Just really, I saw this article in Variety, and I just kind of wanted to go over it. Kind of talk about that. Kind of lightly without really getting into like real specifics. And yeah, just kind of just going over it, just kind of seeing what all really a little bit more of the details here. So I'll probably put a link to this article down in the description here. But this is an article in Variety. It says Spyglass says Melissa Barrera was fired from Scream due to rhetoric that flagrantly crosses the line into hate speech. Obviously, all of this is opinionated. Let me get some stuff off of here. We're not going to go through the whole thing, but we're going to kind of skim it here. Spyglass Media Group initially declined comment when Variety broke the news that the company had dropped Melissa Barrera from the cast of Scream 7. But now the production banner behind the hit horror franchise Revival is pushing back on a narrative that has quickly coalesced around the decision that Barrera was fired for showing support for the Palestinian cause. Instead, a spokesperson clarifies that Barrera's posts were interpreted as anti-Semitic. Spyglass stance is unequivocally clear. We have zero tolerance for anti-Semitism or the incitement of hate in any form, including false references to genocide, ethnic cleansing, Holocaust distortion, or anything that flagrantly crossed the line into hate speech, a Spyglass spokesperson tells Variety. In the wake of October 7th, Hamas terror attacks and Israel's subsequent attacks on Gaza, Barrera has been posting on Instagram about the conflict, resharing a post that accuses Israel of genocide and ethnic cleansing, and one from Jewish Currents magazine about distorting the Holocaust to boost the Israeli arms industry. Spyglass quickly cut ties with the In the Heights actor following the post. Barrera was slated to star in the next Scream outing after leading the fifth and sixth entries over the past 2 years. Barrera is no longer working with a publicist. Variety has reached out to a manager for Barrera for a response. Filmmaker Christopher Landon, who is slated to take over directing duties on Scream 7 after Matt Bellini-Oplin and Tyler Gillett stepped away after seeing the franchise Revival, initially offered a statement on Barrera's exit through his post on Twitter, has now been deleted. Everything sucks. Stop yelling. This was not my decision to make. And that is the end of the article. So short and sweet, to the point, without going too far into it. And really, I just wanted to kind of give my thoughts on it in a sense that this really sucks for the franchise. This really sucks for Melissa. It sucks for everybody. This is not something that is good for anyone involved. I mean, whether when it comes to the fans, when it comes to the writers' room, when it comes to the people working on the sets, when it comes to all this, because it a lot of people probably just lost their job because of this. Because of this situation. Because I was talking about it before I came on the camera here. I gotta stop saying that. Before I got on camera here, and I was like, dude, I just don't know how this franchise goes from here without doing a full-on reboot, and really doing something completely different than what they had initially had in plan, the plans. You know what I'm saying? Like before they had an actual the plan that they had in place now it's completely different, and honestly, you're not going to be able to do the Scream franchise as it is. You're going to have to reboot it. You're going to have to do other things with it because everything that Sam is the central character at this point. Nev Campbell, Sydney, she's gone. At this point, I don't think we'll ever see her again. I'd be very surprised if she steps in and she becomes the main character of Scream 7. I just don't think it's going to happen. I kind of hope it does because I think we kind of need her now, but I don't think it's going to happen, as it probably shouldn't. And I don't know. This changes a lot of things, and it just really sucks, man. And nowadays, man, and this goes for anything. And you got to be careful what you say. Like even now, talking about it is one of those things that is scary because people take things the wrong way all the time. But it's really sad that actors, people in any worker in the industry, anybody who's just paying tax and doing what they need to be doing, we can't have an opinion. No one can have an opinion or a personal opinion that's their own unless it sets with a certain agenda. And it's really sad that that's where we're at in Hollywood. It's really sad that's how we are with a lot of our jobs. I'm sure there's some of you watching this video where it's like you feel like you can't say what you want to say because if you say it, then that puts your job in jeopardy. They put the food on your table and everything. It takes away from a lot of things that you want to do in life. So, really sucks, man. I was gonna kind of go, I was gonna try to film a video, kind of talking about the future of Scream, and I might still do that. But I think I just wanted to make a quick video, really talking about, this crazy news. It really sucks. I was really looking forward to Scream 7. I had a couple things a couple ideas that I thought maybe would be really cool for Scream 7 that involve Sam and Tara and all them. But honestly, I think now it's almost like the series shouldn't go on as we know it. Now, obviously, reboots and things like that. But let me know your thoughts down below. Again, without going really into it, it sucks that you can't have an opinion. Whether you think it's right or wrong, it shouldn't take away from the fact that she's in this film. She's the main character, and we all just love movies just like she does, just like everybody else involved. It really sucks that now you really cannot have an opinion on whatever's going on in the world. You can't have an opinion on it because it's always a wrong opinion. And then last I checked, opinions like assholes. Everybody has one. I used to hear that all the time growing up, and I used to hate it, but it is the truth. And it's just unfortunate. Some people just can't take opinions anymore. So anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below about this whole thing. And Melissa, you're probably not going to watch this video, but if you do, we stand with you. And, keep speaking the truth, especially what you believe in. And I'm sure you or she will get all kinds of jobs, hopefully, from this. It's just sad, man. It really is. But anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next one. Said it, my friends.